How's it going, everybody? David Hedge here, House Hedge Gaming, and today I'm unboxing a game that I have not been able to get to in a while. I picked up in Gen Con last year, and I figured we're on the road to Gen Con, and I need to start breaking out some of these games that I haven't played, but now it's their time to shine. So today I'm going to be unboxing The Few and the Cursed, a curse-chasing game from Rock Manor Games. It's a game designed by Mike Nad. It's a roughly 90-minute game, ages 13 and up, 1 to 4 players. So let's open this up, see what's inside, and then I'll get to a review later on down the line. But I've already started to open it up a little bit because my record and boxes are not that good. Hope everybody's doing well so far in the month of April here. Let's go ahead and bust this open. And, well, I called it. This is a quality entertainment right here. Me struggling with plastic. So far, boxes, 1,749. Me, 2. Alright, let's put that to the side. But yeah, first off, the artwork on this looks really nice. I like it's based on a comic book by Felipe Cagno and Fabiano Neves. Hopefully I said those right. But the artwork on this is just really nice. And I can't wait to see what's inside. So let's see. Alright, so we got a little poster here. Pretty cool. I like that artwork. That might be going up. I mean, I've always liked seeing an outlaw take out a demonic bird. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so we got the rule book. Again, the Old West type feel of it's really nice. Let's go ahead and take a look through here. We got that's a rattler on steroids. We got the book here. Not a thick one, thank goodness. It's about 30 pages. Not bad. Let's see here. We got the tokens. Of course, we have looks like you're dealing in a lot of money. Of course, it's the Old West. So we got, I'm taking 1s, 5s, 10s. First player marker, of course, there's going to be a lot of different, big stack of money there. Then we have these little tokens here, which will probably be part of the gameplay later on. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll unfold this in a minute because I think this is going to end up being a big one. So we'll do this shortly. So we'll get back to you in a minute. All right. So we got the bags here for the individual components. Right off the bat, so this definitely does not have the type of storage that I would like to have in a game, but you know what, that's perfectly fine on that. A lot of gaming companies are starting to do more game trays for their storage than a lot of others, thankfully. This one, I can understand because you want to keep the cost down a little bit, so you can't go the full elaborate game trays or some intricate system within the game itself, so can't argue that. Alright, we got little markers here, little wooden markers. Got big stacks of decks. We'll go through I love the back on that. That's pretty cool. We also have the much smaller version of it. We have little cubes that we'll probably be using throughout the game. Okay, so now we found what the cubes are for. So we have little boards. Alright, so we're going to get these decks out of here. We got a sticker sheet with the same little markers that we just had on that punch-out board. Thankfully, the punch-out board, there's only one. I usually get several games where it's just a bunch of them in here. So having one punch board is definitely really good. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up. So these are the player boards that you get. So you'll put your main card here is what I'm taking. I haven't read the rules or anything, so you got your main, you put your main character here. You got the part for your deck over here, discard over here, the name, you have how much cash you have, I'm going to take a health, ammo, and this is usually the universal sign for death, but I don't think you'd have a counter for that. That might be curse, because since it's a curse chasing game. Jobs, completed jobs, taking it, this is your weapons, and then you have some stuff stored into your backpack and all, your satchel. So we have Annabelle, we have Jebediah, we have Maecenas, and we have Redhead. And I guess we will see the non-silhouetted versions of those in just a little bit. But we also have some figures. Let's set this box aside here and let us take a look at these figures. Actually, what I'm going to do, pardon me for one sec, and there'll be a swipe because we'll bring the camera a little bit closer so we can see these. Alright, so here are the figures that are in the box here. So this is Redhead. Definitely can tell she looks like a badass. She reminds me of the character from The Quick and the Dead, which I love that Western movie. It's really really good. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. You definitely know what year it's made in, but it has Keith David. It also has a young Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's definitely worth a watch if you're a Western fan. We also have Maecenas right here. We have Jebediah, which can definitely shoot around a corner like crazy, I'll tell you that. And then we have Annabelle as the last one. The sculpting on these is actually pretty neat. A little bit of intricate detail in the figures. And plus you'll be able to have fun painting these if you're into painting them. And now we got these big bads. I cannot wait to see what these are in the game, especially this big mamma jamma here. Now look at this. Can you imagine walking in the desert and next thing you know you're face to face with this thing? The only other person that'd be really scared about this more than you would be Beetlejuice, because this definitely reminds me of that kind of worm. But we have that. We definitely have a demonic crow type creature. Really nice on that. We're going to take it, this is some sort of a Western shaman. Definitely seen some better days. Love the antlers though. And then finally we have a ghoul. Maybe something that was previously cursed. Either way, definitely a gruesome thing that you do not want to run into a ghost town. So, but those are the figures. Now let's take a look at some of these decks to see if we can figure out a little bit of how this game goes. This one's already open. That works. I really like the backs on these cards. Like, these are actually really good. Let me get that in the center there. But the backs on these are real nice. Like, this are pretty cool. Alright, so we got a horse. So these are different items that you can buy. So we got a horse, we got the Winchester rifles, we got some boots, we got a red potion, we got a torch, we got a shotgun, because what Western would it be if it didn't have a shotgun? We got a knife, we got a hat, love the model on the hat, we have a Gatling gun, we have a Colt Walker, we have a revolver, we have Soul of the Mojave. Well, now you're getting into different things right there. We got a belt, we got a harmonica, because it's a Western, you gotta have a harmonica somewhere, and you gotta have entertainment, and then you have a jacket. Alright, so this is items that you can buy throughout the game to help boost up your character throughout. So let's go on ahead and let's see if we can open up this little deck here without shaking the camera a little bit. Oh, my Kingdom for a pull tab. Wait, do you have a pull tab? Oh, please tell me you have some sort of a pull tab. Wait, I feel something. I see a little bit of a hole right there, but that's not going to help me out none. You may be seeing a swipe here just a sec if I couldn't. I got it. Like I said, me and plastic wrap on cards, not the best thing, but you know what, it's okay. Alright. So it looks like these are the jobs that you can get, and again, like the backs of the cards, to differentiate each deck. Thank you for doing that. Alright, so you can be a farmhand, you can be working in the post office, you can be a tour guide, you can be a bodyguard, you can be an apprentice, you can be a con man, you could be a cursed crow. Well, that's not really a job, but okay. Gunslinger. You can be a rifleman, an executioner. I guess if you're a survivor, you definitely are. That's a good job to have, is surviving. You can be hardened. You can be infamous. You can be a believer. You can own a camp in the desert. You can own a camp in a canyon. Not own, but you can camp in, You can camp at the ruins, and then you have the different little character cards here for Macinus. I guess he has like a special thing that he does. Alright, so that's a separate thing for him. Maybe he's a gun for hire, which makes sense. You have the ruins Palanique. You have the Hangman's Tree. You have Keola Springs. And 2 Taskmaster cards. I wonder who the Taskmaster is. Dang sure ain't Kevin Sullivan. Alright. So let's open up these bigger decks here. Looks like we have little pull tabs. Oh, thank you so much for having a pull tab. Alright, so we have a jar of dirt. Where's Jack Sparrow when you need it? Or you need him? Touch of Evil. I had that game. Actually, is there a card? Alright, there we go. You have the Eye of Horus. You have a Touch of Evil. A Boomerang. You have Faith, which definitely helps out your character there. Book of Tella. Hey, I know Tella from Final Fantasy II in America. Sweet. El Dorado Idol. The Youth Elixir. You got Twins. Oh. Scalia Fang. Rostam's Medallion. Pieces of Crow. And then you have your Spirit. You have your uppercuts. So here are your moves that you get to do in the game. Supernatural Speed. You have a Hired Gun. Treasure Hunting. We have Dodge and Punch. Gallop. You have a Blessing. Snatch. Armed Robbery. A Train Heist. Wicked World. And yeah, God, I love that artwork. Alright. So there's that deck. Let's go into this one. I am looking forward to playing this. Like, this is going to be a whole lot of fun to play. Like, just having a fantasy western game. Like, this looks to be really, really nice. Alright, so we have... oh, that's cool. Alright, so we have all the different characters. You have Redhead, you have Jebediah, you have Macinus, and then you have Annabelle. Each one of these has 2 different... Let me actually put this up. There we go. Alright, so each one of these, you have 2 different versions. So you're going to start on this side. This is your good side. Then, when you get cursed, you have different things going on. I like that. Like, that's really cool. And you have penalties once you're cursed. You do get some extra buffs in the process. So, yeah, this is real. Now, Annabelle, like, looks freaky as all get out. Jebediah is a ghost. Redhead's definitely something else. I'm curious to see what the storyline is with this. Like, if he's just cursed, maybe that's somebody in his past. I don't know. This makes me want to track down the comic book, too, because it's pretty cool. Alright. Scoop that up, go to the next thing here. Alright. So we have different rewards. I'm not going to go over these in here, so it looks like these are just jobs, maybe. That's pretty cool. Alright, and we have... What are these? Let's find... It looks like these are like potions. No, they're not. I was thinking with the back of this are like potions maybe or something. No, it looks like these are contracts. So you got Crow Prime. We got the big one. A Wendigo. Oh, so that's a Wendigo. Okay. Cool. That's awesome. And the White Demon. Okay. So we have these, I guess, the big bads that you'll be facing throughout the game. And then you have different, it looks like maybe these are minor bosses. So you got Barrett, Bartholomew, Amos, Alistair Fairweather, the Hangmen. That's a good tag team name too. The Cult of Horus, Rattlers Elite, Butch Talbot. You have some guards. You have Laverne, and you have Cowie the Coward. The way it looks. All right. So these are like the different contracts you have. So you have the minor ones, and you have the big ones. All right. So let's see what we got here. So this one. All right. So it's 2 different decks. Let's go here. So it looks like this like dual things you can do. Oh, actually, it's different things depending on where you are. I guess you draw from this deck, and then you do whatever the encounter is. Okay. So, similar to a Crossroads game, so like Dead of Winter, things of that nature. And then we have also different encounters here as well. Again, I'm not going to go too much into these, but just the artwork on these looks really good. Yeah, okay, I found my favorite. Just seeing her around the corner, and you just see this gigantic, oof, man, this looks great. All right, the Hangman Gang, Locomotive. I'm looking forward to this. We're definitely doing a playthrough on this at some point on the countdown to Gen Con. All right, so let's go on ahead and open this here. All right, and so we have a little bit more of the previous deck, which was, let's see here. This one here had all the different actions you can do. So you have Dark Arts, go to Plan B. You gotta have a Plan B. Path of Enlightenment, roll and shoot. Quick reflexes, morals. You gotta have something in the West, so why not have morals? Berserk, Call to Darkness, Jack of all trades. Discard a card from your hand, draw 2. Okay, cool. And then you have different curse cards. Looks like for each character. So you have 2 Survivor, Cursed, Treasure Hunter, Experience Tracker, for hire. So for Jebediah, also Cursed Buffalo Soldier, Train Robber, Moved by Faith, Scavenger. So you got Annabelle's Curse. Wow, she got messed up. Resourceful, Resilient, Boomerang, Feisty, Scavenge. And then you have Maecenas' Cursed, Persian Movement, Leaving the Past Behind, Personal Guard. It's his guard. Okay, cool. Now we made the connection, ladies and gentlemen. Swordmaster, King of Old Money, and Fearless Pursuit. Okay, so that's all the cards, the miniatures, the boards. But now we need to unfold that big one over there. All right, I'm calling it. This is one of the biggest boards I've seen. This is massive. All right, so let's see if we can decipher this a little bit here. So each place you have, I'm up moving around because this is how big the board is. All right, so you have your store down here, so you got all your different supplies you can buy here. On the track here, it actually gives you basically, so this gives you a little bit of an extra buying, extra options for buying stuff. You can buy a bullet, you can increase bullet capacity, you can increase your curse threshold, so that's what the skull was on the board, and you can increase your health. So up here you have the jobs that you can buy from. You have the wanted for the big wow, what in the world are you? All right, so you have 2 different sets of wanted posters. So you got wanted, and then you got most wanted. And then we have, looks like curse cards here, and I don't know what goes here. And then we have the entire map of this Wild West frontier. And the different icons, we have bullets, movement, health, curse, attack, and money. And I'm going to take it that this is somewhat of a possibly a scoring track, depending on what you do throughout the game, uh, for victory points. Yeah, so there you go. Always trust victory points with the double-headed crow. All right, and see, okay, so these are, I guess, curses and encounter cards. And that's the board, and that's the game. So this is what you get if you purchase The Few and the Cursed, a curse chasing game. And I cannot wait to sit down, learn how to play this, and show you all in a future video. But thank you all so much for checking out this video. If you like it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let everybody know the House Hedge Gaming is here for all of your gaming needs. So until next time, everyone, stay safe and take care, my friends.